A warm welcome as we gather for worship on this, the first Sunday in Lent, or as Jim reminded me, the first anniversary of this is only going to be 2 weeks, which is about what we felt like last March when we cut down from it. So nice to have you back. A couple things to draw to your attention. For the Lenten offering this year, we are collecting diapers, and so if you want to bring in your diapers, we'll pop them up and then deliver them to the diaper bank, which we've done in February the last 2 years, but this year we decided to do it for Lent. If you'd like to make a contribution toward the diaper program, then we will just go out and buy them, or we can just give the money to the diaper bank, whichever way it goes. Thank you. We also put out a bowl, since we have not had noisy offering since last February, and some of you I know collect coins to bring in for the noisy offering. We have a bowl in the back, and you can bring in your coins and dump them in there, and then we will count them for the noisy offering. So those are the two things. Then this morning in the mailbox, there was this big envelope and it said 504 Revillo Drive on it. And I thought, I wonder what 504 Revillo Drive sent me. And sure enough, we got, this is from Bangor North Preschool, a thank you card because they got gloves and mittens. So that was really nice. So you can tell your preschool teachers that we were really appreciated. It's very interesting because the kids write with all different styles on this one, right? Really big and really little. And then Miss Sarah and Miss Tammy are the easiest to read. So you get it. Tracy. Tracy has a request that will help someone else out.
Good morning. So if you have been thinking about Lent and what you might want to take on as a little project during Lent, we have an opportunity for you today. It's a short-term, one-time thing, but our friend Kevin comes to our Wednesdays with Jesus and a Thursday night service. I think many of you know Kevin. And Kevin is moving from his apartment on the second floor of the building to a basement apartment. And we are helping Kevin move. Now, Kevin's things are not organized, and there's a lot of garbage and things. And yesterday, Andreas and our custodian David and Barb Page spent, about 7 hours there working on Kevin's stuff and getting it from second floor to basement. They did 90% of the work, but to help us get to the last mile, we would like to get a group of volunteers there today. He needs to be out today at 1 o'clock. And essentially what we want to do is build a little human chain. So we'll have our masks, gloves would also be good, and we'll space ourselves out from the second floor all the way down to the basement, like every 6 to 10 feet, so that instead of people going up and down the 3 flights of stairs, which anybody who did that yesterday can feel it in their legs today. David is nodding back there. If we could have like 10 people, 10 to 15 maybe, and spread ourselves out like that, within an hour, we could knock this out. We can get the rest of the stuff from Kevin's apartment down to his new one. So any help would be greatly appreciated. Really, an hour ought to do it. 1 o'clock this afternoon. Kevin lives in the big green apartment house that's right facing Center Avenue, across from, I think it's at Grant, Center and Grant. I don't know the exact number, but it's a green building.
It's diagonally across.
G-R-A-N-T, Grant.
Diagonally across from Trinity.
So Center and Grant this afternoon at 1. If you think you can come, if you would let me know, that would be great, so we can get a sense of how many we might expect. Thank you.
It was an experience. We did. Kevin had coins. Remember there was a coin shortage because of the pandemic? We have discovered the source of the coin shortage. They were everywhere. But he is a child of God and he needs us to get him through this finish. Let's rise and begin with the order of confession.